At this time, I'd like to introduce New Ulm Police Chief Dave Borker.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. This is a nice crowd. With the weather, we're never really sure when we're having these events. And just with the forecast, we're always a little bit on pins and needles, but weather turned out well. Have a nice crowd. We really appreciate that support. So I often like to talk about public safety in law enforcement and just recognizing that we're not the only individuals as law enforcement that are part of public safety. It's really the community and the community response to different events. It includes fire departments, it includes lifeguards, it includes nurses, it includes the individual that calls the 911. Again, just the support that we have from everyone involved. So again, events like this really recognize that. So again, thank you for coming. And one event that we've done for many years with New Ulm Night Out, we have approximately 30 years that we've been offering New Ulm Night Out. And I think it's really a nice opportunity to recognize the community and also have events like picnics and things like that, just to get to know your neighbors better. And again, I think that really pays dividends. So we have a Good Neighbor Award that we provide. Tonight we're going to have a Good Neighbor Award, and then we're also going to have Lifesaver Awards, just for events that happen within our community and just showing how it's important that we work together. So the first thing that I'd like to recognize is the Good Neighbor Award, and it's going to Tom Pollock. And I'm going to read the narrative when we had our application process. It says, "Neighbor Tom is the best. He has truly become part of our little family. Not only is he enjoyable to spend time with, but he consistently demonstrates his wonderful character through his thoughtful actions. He brings us fresh produce from his garden, teaches us useful skills, surprises us with special gifts from his travels, and even returns our garbage cans." That's pretty important. His kindness, generosity, thoughtfulness, and genuine care for others never go unnoticed. We are grateful to have Tom as our neighbor and friend. He has enriched our lives in so many ways, and we feel incredibly blessed to know him, the Wodas family. So again, thank you for recognizing Tom. I've known Tom for years. I'd love to have him as a neighbor. And we'd like to give him the Good Neighbor Award. So I'm kind of lost my mind. So with that, I'd like to present the Good Neighbor Award to Tom Pollock. Please join me in recognizing him.
This was a total surprise. I just found out who nominated me tonight was my neighbor, Alan and Kelsey Whitus. So I want to thank them and just say be good neighbors, support your neighbors, and have fun with them. And I'd like to thank Brian and the police department and Dave for sponsoring the event tonight.
Thank you again, Tom. Thanks for being a good neighbor. The next group of awards and recognition goes to what we call Lifesaver Awards. So we've had a couple events that were notable, literally where there was some life-saving measures that were taken in two different events. One group involved lifeguards. The other one was a nurse that was also a neighbor that started CPR, and then that led into police officers responding, and again, everybody applying the training that they have. So it's a really wonderful opportunity to just show that, when you're having an opportunity of learning CPR, looking out for your neighbors, all of that goes together as far as having a full community. So to present these awards, I'd like to introduce Mark Griffith. Mark is the South Central Emergency Medical Services, South Central EMS Executive Director, and he's agreed to join us today and provide these formal presentations and recognition. So, Mark, thank you.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you everybody out for New Ulm Night Out. New Ulm Night Out. Thank you everyone for having us. It's like Chief Porcher was saying. My name is Mark Griffith. I'm an EMT. I'm the director for the South Central region. That's 9 counties, kind of centered around Mankato. One of the many things that we do is we get to come out and we get to honor and recognize really great events. Our providers are in the field every day doing great work here in New Ulm. You have a line of providers and they do wonderful work. But on occasion we get something behind the scenes that really stands out, and we've got two incidents that have happened this year where the bystanders, the first people there, made all the difference in the world. So the first event happened on January 3rd, 2026. A young child was playing ball in the pool at the New Ulm Recreation Center and made their way into water that was deeper than they were capable of swimming in. The child quickly and quietly slipped under the water and became unconscious. Lifeguards quickly recognized the life-threatening event unfolding and swiftly removed the unresponsive child from the water. Within seconds, these lifeguards started CPR and deployed an AED to assist in the response. Officers from the New Ulm PD soon arrived at the scene and quickly integrated with those lifeguards in performing high-quality CPR, ensuring an effective team dynamic. Shortly before the arrival of EMS, the child began coughing and slowly began to regain consciousness. Successful outcomes like these are dependent on early recognition followed quickly by intervention. In this case, these responders set aside any fear or any uncertainty that they might have had and worked seamlessly with the arriving first responders, ensuring that everyone involved rose to the level of their training. For these actions produced the foundation of this lifesaver work. On behalf of Dr. Michael Wilcox and the South Central Minnesota EMS Regional System, congratulations to you folks for a job well done. So if we can give them a round of applause. Oh, don't go any further. Yeah. So we've got our three awardees. You want to open your certificate? So Taylor Hohenstein, boy, it's close. Taylor Hohenstein, Evie Magus, and Benjamin Rosso. If you can please give them a round of applause. You want to say it?
It's been my pleasure as working at the New Ulm Recreation Center, South Point Recreation Center, to work with these 3 staff. I trained and hired all of them, and their quick actions and quick thinking on that day had a very positive outcome. We as the New Ulm Park and Rec Department could not be more proud, so thank you again. Please give them another round of applause.
Thank you, Ben. Thanks, guys. Good. We'll see you shortly. Yeah. Brad. All right. The second big event that we've had, and we actually have the recipient of this, of the attention on this call is with us. This comes back to on the afternoon of May 10th, 2026. Officers with the New Ulm Police Department were dispatched to a report of an individual who had collapsed and was unresponsive. Dispatch also reported that CPR was in progress at the scene. Upon these officers' arrival, they quickly joined the bystander who had initiated CPR. They took over compressions and deployed their AED onto the victim. 2 shocks were delivered, and upon EMS arrival, that patient was transported to the hospital and survived this event. Successful outcomes in out-of-hospital cardiac arrests are rare, with about 1 out of every 10 victims surviving. In incidences where the victims do survive, multiple levels of teamwork provide that success. In this case, responders and bystander rescuers collaborated on a moment's notice to ensure that the out-of-hospital chain of survival was effectively followed. And again, on behalf of Dr. Michael Wilcox and the South Central Minnesota EMS Regional System, congratulations on a job well done. So I read these off. You want me to? So we have our bystander rescuer was Shanda Madsen. Sergeant Brady Murphy of the New Ulm Police Department. Officer Landon Beck, New Ulm Police Department. And Officer Rachel Churhart, New Ulm Police Department. Oh, like I said, one of the more unique aspects tonight, we have who was then the victim is now our guest of honor, is with us tonight, Steve. And Steve, did you want to say anything to say?
I just want to thank these professional people for saving my life.
So if you would give all of these rescuers a round of applause.
Thank you.
And as always, hug an EMS provider. We enjoy it. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you for everybody that was involved. All the rescuers, the professionals, they did their job. They followed their training. So we always encourage people to consider getting CPR training, getting first responder training, because it definitely pays dividends for the community. And when it actually happens, we were just talking about that earlier. We've certainly all been there as far as police officers and nurses and responders, but being able to apply that, and sometimes you don't even remember that after the fact, but you followed your training. It was almost like muscle memory. So thank you for getting the training to start with and following through and saving a life. So again, thank you everyone. Thanks again for sharing your time with us. As a community, I think New Ulm's an awesome community to live in, and it's because everybody's working together. So thanks again. Enjoy the Hobo Band, enjoy tonight's activities, and we look forward to continuing to serve you. Thanks again.
think we'll be all right.
Let's hear it for the Schell's Hobo Band. They're going to be back in about 15 minutes.